Okay, let's do a little foggy scene. This is going to be dense fog in the middle rather than normally when I do a painting. I leave the middle of the painting clear and the fog in the sky is darker on the top and bottom. We're going to do the opposite today. I'm going to make the fog in the middle. I've already wet my paper, but I'm going to give it another little squirt here. Squirt bottle makes it nice and even. Alright. This kind of be, maybe that's a little green for fog, but here we go. Alright. So we're just going to put this in the middle. There. More paint, more water. Remember? Same old story. You tired of hearing that? Just more paint, more water. You'd never know this is going to be a painting, would you? And if it ever changes on you, let it go. I remember my good friend Dave Weitzman. He said, "The painting will tell you how to paint itself. And if it starts changing, don't fight it. Go with it." Wasn't very long after that I was painting a scene. It was actually a path with a field in the background. Watch this. And trees on either side with a gate. Well, I put in the sky, then I put in the field, and then I put in the road. Well, the road turned into a river. The field turned into a lake. So I went with the flow, and it turned out great. It only took me a short time to do it, and I took it into the gallery. It didn't even get on the wall. It sold. So I remember Dave's advice: don't fight it. So if something changes, don't fight it. Go with it. Because lots of times you start it with something and something happens, and let it go. And you see, I'm just look how nice that flows, right? Actually looks like trees, doesn't it? Right in the middle of a lake. Now we go like this, that'll soften it all out. And then we go this way. Up and down. Fills the whole paper. When you keep letting it flow, it really makes soft color. And the light. Make sure you always leave some light. Catch those. Down and around. I keep trying to make it simple for you. And every time I say I'm going to make it simpler. And then I always seem, after I finished it, always says, well, it's more complicated than I intended. Okay, so now we're going to let this run down a bit because we want, this is going to be the water, this is going to be the sky. And get this run. Oh, this water. Okay, now that will dry back a lot lighter. So it's kind of foggy here. Now we're going to put in the... Now you remember, fog. Everything is in the fog. The color is very muted. So we're basically just going to use the same colors here. This is going to be, sorry for jiggling that camera. It's going to be an island in the fog. We're going to have it right here. Reminds me of a little island down in Hackett's Cove. So there it is there. See, it's in the fog, so this is basically just same color, but darker. Now we'll just let that run and watch it grow. And we'll take my little brush and we'll make some trees. We'll just suck all that up. Oh, need more paint. One there. Now reflection. Up and down. Up. Down. And don't start down and go up, because remember when you leave your brush here, it'll suck out the paint. So if you don't do it, go up like so, you'll end up with a fat tree. Now remember, I make soldiers, so I'm going to put this one closer, this one further. Now look, see, now how can I make it any simpler than that, right? And there's the island. We'll add a little more here, fatten it up. There we go. Now if you want to, no, we'll just leave it like that. Just leave it like that. I was going to put another piece in, but I thought, oh, I'm not going to put none over in the background. I'm going to make this a little higher, this a little lower. So there it is, the island in the fog. Now take the dryer. Now watch it dry back. Now the shine's coming off, so I do want to have a little shoreline here. Got to be very careful because I'm working on an angle here, so I want to get this straight. That's the shore. Oh, there's that bow. Don't want the bow, not the windshield wiper effect. There's some rocks. Just gentle touches. Reflect. Reflect. A little dry there. A couple deadwoods. Oh, this palette knife. I'm gonna grab my other one. This one. Too fat today. There, that's better. Look at that. Okay, we'll just put a couple branches on that guy. Now how can you get much simpler than that, huh? That'll fill in a little. There, that's all we're going to do. Notice how it's drying back even more, right? There. Now, if you think that you made your rocks too bright compared to the rest of it, just be very gentle. Add a little paint and dab it, because that's quite foggy there. It's a little strong. That's better. It tones it down there, because that's so foggy. Make sure again that you don't put the same piece of tissue that's got paint on it back on your painting, because it'll come back to haunt you. There, how's that? Dry that. This mat isn't going to quite fit right, but there's the idea. Just like so. Now, if you had a longer, skinnier mat, I would normally put it up there so that you have more sky showing. But remember, like I said, I always leave lots of room to change it. So there, if you put it up there, now then you have it like so. And of course it'll be covered up across the top. Now, or if you like more water, then you can do that. But you have the option. Now that's just the way I do it. Some people are very precise. And anyway, I'll just put this one on here. And I'm going to add this mat on top of it. Different color, but nothing like seeing it finished. We'll go up there. Look at that. Nifty little thing, eh? So now you know what to do. There we go, there and there. Alright? Good luck. Let me know how you do. Thank you.